we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. On the mic, it's your boy, Mr., a.k.a. Prince Godbody, a.k.a. Super Raw 357.
And it's the guy, King Hoopla, on the other mic, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this jank, you feel me?
It's bro, man. I'm chilling, man.
Aaron's back if y'all
Yeah.
care.
He doesn't have any enthusiasm.
At all. But Aaron's back too. We're in a new week.
New week, new shit.
As y'all might have heard, we had an abridged episode last week. We had some technical difficulties because Aaron wasn't here, but he's back. So we won't have that this week. We do have a little bit of somber news to start off with. Not much of a discussion. I just want to say rest in peace to Paul Van Doren, the Vans creator, Vans shoes.
Oh yeah, that's. I just found it out. That's crazy. RP to him because he made some of the best shoes of all time, in my opinion.
Well, some of the most iconic. Vans are
love
definitely
Vans.
the most iconic skate shoes, skate apparel company probably of all time. You really can't beat that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, there's not really much of a discussion to have.
Facts, but I did not know the shoes were named after him. Like the Van Doren shit, I didn't know that shit. Yeah.
Well, I did when I looked it up, but that was years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't know that shit.
Understandable, yeah.
Damn, that's tough. Yeah.
Peloton is recalling all of their treadmills because they had some kids die from like getting trapped under it, and something else happened.
God damn.
It was only a handful of incidents. Well, not a handful, about 100 incidents.
Treadmills. Oh my lord.
And so they recalled all of the treadmills.
Damn. How the hell I'm sorry. How the hell the kids die? They get hurt?
So like, you know how treadmills go backward, they got caught under, like they cartoon shit like got trapped under it type
that's
shit.
wild.
Yeah, that's very
man.
wild.
Yeah. Them workout machines can be dangerous, man.
Well, yeah, of course.
Keep waiting for kids, you know what I'm saying?
You definitely shouldn't just
they have the warning for kids on there too. But you know what I'm saying? That is
Peloton does. I don't own a Peloton. You know, that's the new craze type shit.
Yeah.
So I don't own one, so I don't necessarily know.
But you know, they gotta have a safety note on there or something.
Shit, who knows? Who fucking knows?
People don't have common sense.
That's very true.
I'm not talking about the kids though. I'm not talking about the kids.
People don't have very common. I mean, because there's not much to be said about that. But as far as common sense goes, yeah, people don't have any. That's like the people out here filling up fucking trash bags full of gasoline.
Nah, that shit's wild, bro. Because I literally, I don't know, man. I seen $2.99 and almost like, just, you know what I'm saying, was like, oh well, I'm not going back out for the rest of the week.
It was the prices for gas.
That price, oh my lord, Jesus,
what's wild
that
to
shit
me
scared the hell out of me.
It's not even necessarily the price gouging. It's the people that are panicking and buying so much gas. Like, all right, so here's my thought, and this is, you know, pretty fucking logical to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say me as a consumer.
Yes.
I take all the gas. So how the fuck are the people that work in the stores supposed to be able to get to work? The people that work at Walmart, the Walmart's not going to be like, yeah, we got a gas station in the back. Y'all fill up. You know what I'm saying? People that work at or fucking Target, there's no, you know what I'm saying? That makes no fucking sense. So you're getting gas to go where? Every time somebody says that something is not coming as fast as it should have or should be, people fucking panic. People in America now are so used to convenience and just
spoiled.
And availability that you tell them that. And let's get let's get even deeper with this. There was a cyber attack that stopped gas distribution. What?
Yeah, that's wild.
What was the? I mean, I understand how it does stop it, and I understand like how hacking a system would affect gas distribution.
Yeah.
But we're living in that world now.
I'm about to say the war isn't, you know what I'm saying, new wars ain't gonna be boots on the ground.
Well, the new wars, I mean, the old wars, like the last one was not really boots on the ground. These drones are not boots on the ground. They're not even.
No, I'm talking about it's like crippling economies and shit like that through cyber attacks, like you said.
Oh, well, that's not even going to be war in the traditional sense of country versus country.
Yeah.
These are citizens that are doing this shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, there's so much information on the internet, and the internet is so young that any fucking
as you know how
to do can learn how to access anything.
Yeah.
Me and my mom were having this conversation today, and my mom works for, the government and you know what I'm saying, that type of
Yeah.
thing, and she was telling me like how. Like their security systems, most of the people that they do hire were people that were hackers in the 80s type shit.
Yeah.
It is an older, like, so it's not necessarily, I guess, a young guy's position, but like,
Mm-hmm.
but nowadays it will be.
Yeah.
They're like Eric Snowden hacked a bank when he was 12. Yeah, Eric Snowden, the guy that did WikiLeaks, he exposed NSA,
Yeah.
like all that shit. He did that when he hacked a bank when he was 12, and that was 20, 30 years ago.
That's wild.
Think about the kid that doesn't play Fortnite but instead just reads Reddit all day. Think about what he's capable of nowadays. The internet is no longer just an adult's playground. It's a general population playground, and that's why it could come from anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
If me and you spend enough time, we could hack any system we wanted to. And who are we? Who are we as the Monty for this podcast? Because who are we?
Who are we?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
deep.
not like
No.
I'm sorry. Like, who are we to the general public? And if we really took enough time, we could become hackers.
That is true.
It
Because
would take- we couldn't
everything's
be dumb about it.
but yeah, it could be dumb about it. But everything's right there, man.
Think about these motherfuckers out here scamming present cards in the back of their fucking Honda Accords,
Bro.
and going in and buying $30,000 worth of electronics, or you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
what have
exactly.
you.
Nah, like the shit is so accessible nowadays. The shit is so just there. Like the internet is taking over. Like you can literally, like you can find
That's why
documentaries.
colleges are no longer necessarily needed because the information is widespread amongst the public.
Oh
now.
yeah, you could take a course. You could fucking learn probably everything it needs to be fucking electrician on on YouTube if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You can learn how to fix your whole car on YouTube. So everything's literally right there. And then you not only
It's
do you
really
have
no point. Honestly, the only real
wow, that's
benefit
tough ass
now
shit.
of actual like face-to-face learning is so people don't become like have fucked up personalities. But as far as like the transfer of information, I can get just as much from, you know what I mean, like a video for the most part. If I have a question, I can Google a question too,
Yeah.
and someone will have the answer or the link to someone with the answer.
And then the thing about it is too, when it comes down to it, everything is so glamorized too in a sense. Like all these things when hackers do shit, like you got to think they have documentaries on this shit, whole 9 TV shows based around these type of things.
Hacking.
I mean hacking's in. You got a spy movie or some shit like that,
Yeah.
or like a crime movie, or like a heist movie or some shit like that. It involves hacking, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Or-
yeah, of course.
But like you know what I'm saying. So that just still shows like, all right, there's a way to do it, and they just show it. They show everything.
Actually, the internet now is even more vulnerable because there's so many more like, because everything connects to the internet. There's just so much more access points to be able to.
And the thing about it
You
is,
see what I mean?
it becomes the task of you can't really control it either, because you're taking away freedoms. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think of these countries that aren't that there's certain countries where you cannot watch certain shit or look it up on the internet, type deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have a block on it, so certain places just like it's so you can't take it away. So you can't really put restrictions other than the ones you already have on there, and the ones on there people already have ways around it, like the dark web and shit like that. So
the internet is just like, it's always going to be an unregulated playground. People are now realizing people are trying to put rules on the internet now because the internet has never had rules.
yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying? And so, bring me back to the original point.
Oh, by the internet, like you can't take away the freedoms of it. Well,
Yeah.
my point, yeah,
Yeah, you have
you can't put blocks on it.
because it's community owned though.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's not one single person that owns the internet.
Well, because it's community owned.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's. So how do you govern the internet?
Shit, I don't know. You just bump. Don't they have people that work that like internet police and shit like that? Like, don't they have anti-hackers for the hackers?
Yeah, I mean, they don't have well, they do, and
Yeah.
that's why hacking and like bringing it back to the original point. I remember what the original point is. Nowadays, that like we were saying, the information is so widespread. You
Yeah,
can create the anti-hacker, but you're not going to hire a 10-year-old anti-hacker. And there's always going to be a 10-year-old hacker that's better at, because they're more adept to the technology. They've grown up with it. It's like when you grew up and you know how to change the HDMI 1 from HDMI 2 for your grandparents. You know what I'm saying? They grew up
how
with
to
TV.
hit the input button.
Yeah, they grew up with TV, but they didn't grow up with input buttons. So they weren't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, as expertise in it.
Because you don't know how many times my grandma be like, hey, can you fix the TV? And it's only a button, 2 taps.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It's the people who have the knowledge to do these type of things, like create a gas shortage and shit like that. They're not probably. I mean, not saying I know. Probably not people that went to college. They probably just learned this shit in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And even if they did, what they learned wasn't enough to let them hack into the central pipeline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They learned that shit on their own. No matter how you cook that up, they learned that shit on their own. I was just saying, just don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wondrous. It's mind blowing how innately like adept somebody could be.
You see what that shit is doing right now, all on social media. You see it when you're driving.
Well, yeah, because now like they've done this, and now it's interacting with real life. It's affecting real life. They've taken their technological skills and have created a real life impact.
Got the nation.
It's like you said, this is new. This is
new type of warfare, man.
Yeah.
They got the nation in mass hysteria.
The people can be at war now because we have access to the knowledge and we have utilization of the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not us, but
shit, the general, anybody can.
Yeah. Shit, they're saying right now 44% of the gas stations in Virginia are out of gas.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's wild.
That's very wild. That's crazy.
From a cyber attack.
And that's only in Virginia.
Exactly. A cyber attack.
It's only in Virginia, kid.
Yeah, it's mind blowing.
Think about the rest of the country. This is such a big thing. Like you don't even care what, like, you know what I'm saying?
Where else it happened?
Where else has happened that? Because this is something that's directly affecting you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is more effective than this shit happened, and it affected shit more than politics have.
Yeah, I mean this is politics in a way.
I mean it's political. It's definitely political.
I'm about to say, yeah, there's no way.
But you know what I'm saying? But you know, like this shit like hit an immediate change, like type deal.
People were pissed off bad. Like you said, you saw $2.99 and you said you're going to stay in the house.
Man, I did. Somebody said they trying to pick me up. I said, all right, bet.
What are you going to say when the price of wings and Chick-fil-A sauce go up?
I mean, I don't even...
both of those things are facing shortages as well.
I don't go to Chick-fil-A anyway for real.
But chicken in general, there's...
Chicken, yeah, that's a problem. And I'm not even trying to fit in the black stereotype. But for the simple fact, that shit is a problem.
Yeah.
That might end up being a bigger problem than toilet paper.
Chicken's about the cheapest meat you can get.
And if you cook that shit right, it can still be not bad for you. So
I mean, yeah, I get that, but do you not think it's wild we're facing a gas, chicken, and Chick-fil-A shortage at one time?
Yeah. They got it out for niggas right now. They got it out for niggas.
You think so?
I'ma say it. Cause you gotta think they're trying to take away the cigarettes.
They are.
And they're trying to take away the backwoods. Come on now.
You might got a fucking point here.
Yo, what if they stay?
I've been talking about banning menthols and flavored tobacco.
It's gonna kill the old heads right here. What if they take away 40s, bro?
They're not taking away 40s.
What if they kill the 40s, bro?
No, because that's eliminating alcohol. Old white people drink 40s too.
I know a lot of white. I know actually one white person that drinks 40s, and she's my age. So it's really weird.
Oh, white people still drink 40s.
I mean, yeah, some old heads. I'm talking about they're gonna try to figure out a way to take something of beer quality back, bro.
No,
they're gonna hit the black folks with something else, man.
Virginia makes so much money off of alcohol. We couldn't be a state if we didn't sell it.
Yeah, they need to start selling that shit in regular stores though. That shit gets annoying.
No, because it makes too much money for Virginia to not sell it
bro.
State.
Man, I know you've been to a state where you got some alcohol, some backwoods, all in the same
place.
Run. Yes, bro. That shit feels
next door to each other in Petersburg.
Man, bro, that's too much, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. You can get your mixer drink. You know what I'm saying? You can get the a chaser, all in one sip, bro.
Virginia just makes way too much money off of alcohol to ever like let people essentially franchise it. Is what it is. It makes no sense. Like that's their cash cow, especially now that they're trying to kill tobacco. Like we're saying, they're trying to kill menthols,
Kill that
and
tobacco,
flavored tobacco,
that
which
baggie.
means that essentially kills the tobacco industry.
Yeah.
Like, very few people smoke straight tobacco, like just
Smoke
straight tobacco cigarettes.
Great tobacco.
You know what I'm
syrup.
saying? Like, look at the Camel Crushes, the fucking Newport Hundreds. Like,
Yeah,
shit,
why?
nobody is
The
fucking.
Cadillacs are crazy, man. I
Nobody
don't
is
get those.
smoking fucking just a cigarette.
Unless it's like
Tobacco.
if they're,
American spirit.
if they're smoking, anybody I know smoking a Cadillac Newport, them motherfuckers. I'm not gonna say motherfuckers because they family. They probably about like 30, 40 plus years old, maybe
Even
50.
if you get the short box, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still, you're still smoking a port and it's still a
Still
menthol.
smoking that pootie though.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about the brand. It's about the fact that there's no more flavored tobacco. Making people smoke.
It's just gonna go back.
flavorless-
It's gonna go to the.
smoke flavorless tobacco is essentially the same as making people drink undistilled alcohol.
You know what's just gonna
if
boost
you
though?
really want it, you have to get it.
Yeah.
Now you have to
yeah,
endure
yeah.
the actual pain that comes with it.
You know what's gonna what it's gonna boost though? It's gonna boost vapes.
No,
You
it's not,
should.
because vapes won't be like vape flavored tobacco. Vapes will only be able to be sold in tobacco flavor. That's why vapes are dying now.
Yeah.
Like they did that last year. You can't have flavored vapes anymore. Or no, like flavored e-cigs.
I just want to and to add to that, I don't know if people notice. I've only noticed because I went to buy vape juice or whatever. Tobacco tax has went through the roof on that stuff, bro. Like it's like that shit is like $5 extra, like tax on a $20 item.
Damn.
Because I remember being in there with Aaron one time, actually, when he was getting it, and there was a guy from Michigan in there loading up because they had already banned it. It's not going to push vapes. They tried to kill vapes last year by cutting the flavor out of them.
But you still got these puff bars too.
They don't have flavors. They're all just tobacco. Unless people had old pods or they're buying
Nah,
them
them
from...
James.
Unless they have old pods or they're buying them from somebody who is not supposed to sell them. Virginia legalized flavored vapes last year.
Nah, bro.
Yes, they
You
did.
haven't seen. I think
Bro,
I've
yes,
had
I
it.
can show you. I can show
Bro,
you.
I'm telling you, I've hit
just
flavor.
because they have it. I'm talking about like e-cig vapes, like the pods. You cannot buy
not-
flavored pods anymore. You have to buy the juice like Aaron does. The big bottles of juice. If you have flavored pods,
You must not know what I'm talking about then.
what are you talking
Cause
about?
I'm talking about the puff bars that people be smoking,
And
bro.
those are the flavored pod things, the e-cigs.
Yes,
They can't be there.
bro. They're in stores, bro. What are you talking
There's
about?
no way. There's literally
You
no
gotta
way.
go to a convenience store. You'll see them, bro.
Okay, I mean, I've go to. I don't
I'm.
see them.
They're definitely.
I don't
They're
see
definitely
them.
they
I
take down the
swear I
street.
don't see them.
Hey, bro.
And
I'm
I
telling
buy
you.
a tobacco product almost every time I go in the store. And I know this for a fact because I know a lot of people who would send me in the store to get them these. They don't sell them shits no more. They're not supposed to. If you're getting them, you're not supposed to be getting them.
Shit. Well, they getting them.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be. Just because you're getting them doesn't mean it's legal. Those flavored fucking vape shits are illegal in Virginia.
They selling them.
Not supposed to be.
They
You
selling
snitching
them.
on somebody right now.
Shit, you can
You
go in
dry
any
snitching.
convenience store.
You big dry
You can
snitching
go
right
into
now.
any
Golly.
convenience. Cause I'm trying to
You
figure
are
out.
a snitch.
I'm literally trying to figure out.
You're not supposed to know, bruh. When was the last time you saw somebody with one of them fucking non-big ass janks like Aaron got that had a flavor in them?
The other day.
Yeah, they were tripping. Yeah, see, they got either old, fake, or they got it on the or not on the counter, but illegally, because them shits are banned in Virginia.
Hold up. Didn't I bring one over here?
No,
I definitely did. Cause
no,
all right, man.
I'm not being dead as serious.
Nah. Well, I probably didn't. Nah, I probably did.
Not in my face, no.
Mm-hmm. But nah, I have one.
Like I said, I'm just telling you the facts, man. I keep up with that shit. I'm just telling you the facts.
I'm just telling you what I see.
Like I said, man, they're trying to push flavor. Like you said, or like we said, they're trying to push that shit out of all communities.
Since the evidence is not. There we go,
Wait, hold
Aaron.
on. You want me-
hit the
I
King.
mean, did you want me to show you?
No. I just want
you.
Aaron to hit the Boondocks monologue. I just want Aaron to hit the Boondocks monologue.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
And the evidence of absence, not the absence of evidence. He literally says that right after.
Exactly.
So I mean, how do we want to play this, guys?
I don't
How
know.
do we want to play this?
Yo, that nigga Aaron is funny.
But nah,
You're
it's
funny, bro.
I'm
You guys
just-
are
I'm not
funny.
trying- not even trying to suffer. I know this for a fact.
Nah.
Like, if you got it, that's wild. You shouldn't have it. Get rid of that shit. What else? What else has been short?
What else has been short?
I mean, because we got some good shit to talk about.
There's a lot of
second half.
shit, man.
We got a lot of shit. Bill Gates got divorced.
Bill Gates got
They
divorced.
said she was looking at divorce and she found out he was kicking it with J.E. Jeff Ep.
But she said that's when she was thinking about
Jeffrey
that.
Ep.
She
If
said
you
she
don't know
thought
who
about it.
Jeffrey Ep is, I'm talking about Jeff Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, he was the multimillionaire, billionaire, tycoon guy, all the islands that was
R.
leading.
Kelly times 10.
He was the white R. Kelly, meaning he had enough money to actually take his underage girls out of the country and fuck them.
He had his own island.
What did you just rephrased it.
I know.
Paraphrase.
I did, yeah. I mean, that's just crazy, bro. Like when you just say that shit, he had his own island. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He had his own little.
That's not like you know what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to make
You know-
light of the
Yeah.
situation, but it's not like saying like, all right, he just, you know what I'm saying, had girls coming
Come
in and
through.
out. You know what I'm saying? But like
He was.
he
grooming
had a
these
place.
women.
He had a
Like,
place to go.
He was grooming these women. It was like owning a mall and putting a Build-A-Bear factory in it. He had an island, took a bunch of young girls and built a Build-A-Bitch factory.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's what he did.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Build a
but-
bitch factory. Jesus,
But
the vulgarity. It's such a sensitive topic still.
But I guess that Melinda Gates found out about this and decided that that was enough, and
Yeah.
that she wanted divorce because that's what the tabloids are saying is that she started to look at divorce around that time.
Yeah, but then he had his. You see, the crazy thing about Bill Gates though, he had a. I don't know what the fuck he had some real money shit. I ain't gonna say no real nigga shit because he had some real money shit going on. This nigga had a side bitch for like 27, like same length of the damn
Oh
marriage.
yeah, probably does.
Nah, bro.
All nerds got side
But
bitches.
she knew about it and like she knew type shit.
Bro, when you're that rich, do you really think you give
I know.
a fuck?
Yeah, that's true though. Marriage probably isn't based on love. at
Bill
that
Gates
point.
don't look good. She probably don't either. Oh, hold on. So let me pull up Melinda Gates real quick. Bill Gates don't look good. I ain't gay, but he ain't no like. I know white bitches don't love no niggas that look like Bill Gates. You know what I'm
he
saying?
got pockets.
Huh?
Pockets deep.
Yeah, but that's why.
Pockets deep.
That's why she ain't leave. You know what I'm saying? Melinda Gates about what? About 60.
Wasn't Bill Gates one richest person in the
Oh,
world
nah,
at
she
a point in time?
She is. Yeah, she was. She is
Yeah.
not attractive at all. She's only 56 and she looks about 75.
Hey man, stressful. The nigga Bill stressed her ass
She
out
worth about 2.4 billion though.
right
So it
now.
don't matter. She gonna be worth more.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You
But
see what happened with not Elon Musk?
hey, she broke off fast or quick.
Huh?
She broke off quick enough though.
Yeah.
I guess though, in all honesty, her finding that out and then filing for divorce. One says that Bill Gates is a motherfucking pervert.
Yeah.
And two says that she has enough common sense to get away from that before he gets out of hand. But enough love for him as a person, kindness, grace to not
Go
blow
crazy.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
When you got enough money, like
Yeah,
you're not blowing it up.
Yeah, when you on the top 5, top 10 richest people in the world is,
Yeah.
you can't really complain that much.
Yeah,
you're not
that's
gonna
true.
complain. You're not gonna
Complain.
yell as much.
You're not gonna have many arguments. It's
Yeah,
just gonna be
yeah.
like, okay, what are we gonna do?
You're gonna be on two different sides of the country.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think good to her. Hopefully, she gives some of her money back, like
I would
Jeff
say
Bezos'
I was.
ex-wife did it.
She's like
and Jeff
top
Bezos
5.
should
She's
do.
like she's on the list too. Off of
She's
that.
gonna be second richest woman in the world.
Off
probably.
of a fucking album. That's wild. She's probably gonna be up there too now.
That's why I said she's probably gonna be number 2.
Hey man, I see why these bitches want sugar daddies, man.
Speaking of bitches wanting sugar daddies. What? I mean, hey, bro, we
What do we
gotta.
have to do with sugar daddies?
Wait, what does this have to do with?
Yeah,
sugar
that's
daddy?
what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, should we end off the first half with the Umar Kevin discussion? or should we save this for the intro? We've got a lot to talk about.
We have a lot to go ahead. Umar,
All right, so
the Prince of
bitches want
Pan.
sugar daddies, right?
Bitches want sugar daddies.
That's what Kevin Samuels says, right?
Oh, okay. That's what he
That's what
says.
Kevin
That's what
said.
he's saying right now.
No, I didn't hear those words. That's how I interpret.
No, I'm not. I know that's not what he
Oh,
said.
okay,
But yeah,
That's
he
how
doesn't
I
use
interpret
vulgarity.
What he says.
Damn.
What?
Like right now. That's the general message.
That's
Your consensus of the
is
general
that
message.
women seek sugar daddies. They, you know what I'm saying? That
Oh yeah.
they're not worthy of who they're with.
Oh okay. Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I don't know why I'm forgetting. Like I don't know. I don't pay attention to his shit that much.
Fair
I mean I
enough.
do. I can't even. I do.
But your team.
But
who,
I don't.
Who do you pay attention to then?
I don't retain any of his bullshit.
So,
It just-
so you consider him a YouTubian, huh?
I've never seen him on YouTube. I never watched it. It's crazy. He's an Instagramian. I've watched both of these cats on Instagram. I'm not taking my time watching any of these niggas on YouTube. Or they live.
We have watched Kevin Samuels YouTube.
Bro, you have watched Kevin Samuels YouTube. Y'all two have watched Kevin Samuels YouTube.
But we laugh at it.
But Mister, you
And
say
no, Aaron enjoys it. and
Aaron
I
does
hate
enjoy it.
Aaron
He's a
actually enjoys
YouTubian.
it, yeah.
He's a YouTubian
Aaron is a
fan.
YouTubian. Nigga.
Yeah. You're a YouTubian nigga.
Alright.
Anti-grizzly nigga.
So fuck sugar daddy discussion. Let's get into this bullshit. Or no, this great shit. We got the Umar versus Kevin.
But you know, but all right, let me say, I am siding with the Prince of Pan Africanism because we got to get that
Papa, Big Papa,
Big Papa. We got to get that Frederick Douglass
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey Academy up and running. You know what I mean?
Aaron donated. Aaron's a
I'm
platinum.
about to. Oh shit! You dropped a
Donations,
band on that
donations,
nigga.
donations.
Damn, donation.
But no, in all seriousness, Kevin Samuels.
Is this even serious?
Yeah, no, it's not. Golly. Yeah, that's why it's not. That's why we don't have to be serious about this. All right. So Hulk the Hotep and motherfucking I don't
Mr.
know.
Misogynistic.
Yeah, Mr. Misogynistic are battling right now. They're sending shots.
I don't
Sending
even think they
shots.
know. They do. They're really doing this shit for real.
I don't think so.
I don't
They
think
should.
so. No, I mean. That video that live Dr. Umar did was about Kevin Samuels.
yeah,
that shit was definitely about
yeah.
Kevin Samuels. But
Oh,
Kevin
motherfucker
Samuels did say
YouTubing,
something something about him before though. But I don't know. You know, Umar try to act like he be out of touch with the social media shit.
Motherfucker, you on your Instagram every day. We know it. You know what I'm saying? We know you're on fucking Instagram every single day. But my question is, do you think, or no?
Nah, it's
No,
the Prince
my
Pan
question
African
is-
every time.
Oh, damn.
It's the
Aaron,
Prince Pan Africanism
who are you
every
picking
time.
in this battle? Is it going to be Kevin Samuels, the image consultant, or Big Papa, the Prince of Pan Africanism?
All right, first of all, I want to say I think it's hilarious. I think I came across like Kevin Samuels' IG or something. He has fucking influencer as one of his like titles.
He is an influencer. You see what he's doing to the lives of these women?
Now, second, all right, but back to the actual question.
Woman, you need to be telling woman.
I think, yeah, Umar's definitely gonna get this battle. I mean, cause like obviously, I mean, Kevin Samuels kind of. I mean, y'all have seen the videos. I mean, like, do I even need to explain what he does?
Yeah, you see the thing
know what
about
I'm
it is
saying?
my nigga Umar, he be uplifting the black women. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And the thing about Kevin Samuels, I don't know. I'm trying to say I know what he's trying to aim for, but then again, it's still only of his own perception, and it's still just a group of people who agree with him. But on the real tip, that shit is just superficial as a bitch.
It's not.
It's
not
his
even
own projection.
superficial. It's just false. So nobody can, like I've ranted about on this podcast before.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you your self-worth. Nobody can tell you who to be. Nobody can tell you who you are, and nobody should make you comfortable. There should be nobody that is that important in your life that, unless it's maybe your mom, but that should make you comfortable with yourself. Kevin Samuels gets
Excuse
on.
me.
You want to burp right in the fucking
Yeah, I don't
mic,
know
yo?
why. Yeah, that was rude as a bitch of me.
Yeah, man, come on,
That was-
bro.
that was
Niggas,
wild.
other niggas got to use that mic, bro.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Who uses the mic?
Me,
For what?
my fucking ASMR. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Hey.
So, like I was saying, you get up here and you tell people who to be and how to be it and what to do in relationships and why you aren't lovable and this, that, and the third. And you're a 50-year-old grown man with no kids and 2 divorces. So you're unlovable. Like, don't let somebody who's unlovable teach you how to be lovable. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing with Kevin Samuels, and that's why I really hate him more than I do Umar. I do. I do dislike.
Hate is such a strong word.
But when you sit there and you hate on other people and put other people down
Yeah.
that consistently, I don't even feel like I don't give a fuck how I have to. I don't have to explain this. I don't like the motherfucker. Like
Yeah, I
I
feel you.
just don't like the dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I, at the very least, can understand what Umar's going for. I know he's a scammer, but his general message is still way more positive. At the very least, he's saying, "Women, live your true black women. I don't give a fuck about the white bitch. Even though I'm back fucking them.
All right,
That's
all
for the
right
second
now,
half.
all right now, all
That's
right
for the
now,
second
all
half.
right
That's for the
now.
second half.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was gonna look at you
That's
crazy.
for the second half.
You put yourself on
But
something.
he's telling black women live be who you are. You're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that image. What I don't like is the donations type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, you see what I don't like is I don't give a fuck about that because I'm not donating. So that's nothing to do with me. You want to do that? That's on your own.
Yeah,
That's on your own peril. Anytime you give money to something, that's on your own peril and on your own diligence. But anyway, the only thing I don't really like about Umar, there's a couple things I really don't like. But the one thing I've been meaning to talk about is how I be talking about black women, how they should wear their hair. I don't like it.
Nappy.
Nah, I mean I don't care. I preferably don't care. I say do whatever you freely choose because it don't matter.
Hey man, it don't matter.
As long as your hair is done, I don't care.
But I understand where, in his premise, I understand where he's coming from. Cause
You don't fuck with the weaves, Aaron?
Oh no.
Aaron's chilling. So no, Aaron doesn't fuck with weaves, but he's afraid to say it because he doesn't want to cut off his black female potential shooting audience.
You don't fuck with the wigs?
You don't
Come
fuck
on
with
now.
a joint in a wig.
Come on now, Aaron. Shit. He says she can't dye her hair, no nothing.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it is whoever's choice to do what they want to do there. You know, so it's really not my place. But I mean, preferably,
That's your
I
preference.
want some real hair.
You want some real hair, something to grab onto,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If
I mean, the
if I
weave
grab
is
your
done.
hair, it ain't color
Hey.
off what I pull.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah,
But,
I guess it's true. I mean, a lot of jokes wear weave.
Hey man, I mean, if that weave's done right, it shouldn't come out.
You know what I'm saying? I guess I can't hate on
If
that.
that weave is done right, it shouldn't come out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you're a black man and you talking about I'm not gonna fuck a bitch in a wig or a weave, you probably not gonna fuck
Tweaking
no
guy,
bitches.
yeah.
Like what?
I don't care. It don't matter if she ain't got no hair. It don't matter, bro.
Yeah, like that makes no sense. I don't know. For like it's wild how much we just like deny our like culture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, like, yeah, that is our culture
You
too.
two
like,
being niggas.
I don't know, man. I mean, Umar, I don't know. But if they ever really got on live together, because that's the only thing they would have to do is do that
No,
shit.
they don't need. I don't want to see. You're young, so you talking something. If they got on laughed, I want to
That's
see
the
them
only
niggas bump.
thing they would do,
No,
bro.
I want to see them bump into each other at the tunnel at a Sixers game. And see who-
Sixers game? Why gotta be the Sixers game?
Hey, Prince Pan Africanism from Philadelphia. We ain't giving up home turf. Fuck that.
Where's Kevin?
I want
Oh, he's in
Umar
Atlanta.
side. Fuck
He
that.
said
We
he's
not-
in Atlanta.
But he's not from no. He probably from fucking like no. He's based in Kansas or Missouri or some shit. Umar or Kevin Samuel's a fucking fraud. Umar is a fraud too, but they're both frauds.
I mean,
That's what happens when you give motherfuckers with big ideas
Umar.
a big platform,
I guess so.
but big wrong ideas.
Big wrong ideas. I guess so. I don't know. And plus, I really don't know what his core message really does for people either. Umar with his seminars and shit like that. I don't know.
Well,
how
he's
those,
a
yeah,
child
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
psychologist.
So I don't want to take that away from him either, though.
Well, he's just a child psychologist.
I mean, yeah, and he still promotes that in his way that he does too, with all his foolishness too. So he still throws that shit in there.
Jake said,
You
throws that
gotta
shit in.
come.
That's the thing. And see, that's the fucked up thing about Umar. He talks about everything but child psychology and then throws it in there to try and mirror himself.
Like literally,
So that's why I don't fuck
any
with Umar.
interview that you watch with him, that's gonna be the first 30 to 40 minutes.
Or even if it's not, he's gonna talk some shit and then he'll eventually sprinkle in that.
Cause he got a
I
book.
went to
He got a
school
book coming out.
But it's not even about the book.
I know.
Instead, he'll eventually sprinkle in, oh yeah, I've got a degree in child psychology, so I know. You motherfucker, just because you got a degree don't mean you know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, I mean that goes back to what we were just saying
I'm telling you,
with the
bro,
hacking shit.
both of them motherfuckers, yeah, exactly. Both of them motherfuckers are, they are the prototypical specimen of both of their subcategories of Negro.
Jesus, that was so they some unorthodox niggas.
Orthodox.
Unorthodox.
No, they
niggas.
are orthodox. They're just supreme.
Man.
Niggas. They just are willing to get up there and make a fool of themselves.
But they don't though. They're so serious.
They do.
Though. They're so
They make
serious.
just because you're serious doesn't mean you make a fool. You don't make a fool of yourself.
Oh, I know, but I'm
They
saying like,
make a fool of themselves.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Who takes them to, bro? Just because you can go on the Breakfast
But
Club.
the thing about it is though,
No.
Damn.
Umar's biggest fucking accomplishment is going on Breakfast Club, and Kevin Samuels is the Joe Budden podcast.
hey, the Breakfast Club it gets more listeners.
But still,
It's a nationally syndicated radio station.
That doesn't mean that you're. Oh, we got some smoke next portion of the spot. But you know what I'm saying? That
Damn, we
doesn't
got some
mean
smoke.
shit.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
you got some smoke. Oh,
Oh,
yo, I'm smacked already. What are you talking about?
you're so no, not that. You're so dumb.
I am.
You're being real dumb, right? You are so dumb. Where's that from?
Oh, damn, I forgot.
Is that from the hide your kids, hide your wife shit?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, none of these guys have ever reached a platform where anybody would actually take them seriously. You think Umar's met with Farrakhan?
Nah, but he would love to, probably.
I would love to meet the motherfucking Green Goblin.
Happy birthday, Louis Farrakhan.
Oh yeah, the happy birthday to Louis Farrakhan. Yeah.
birthday.
The honorable-
honorable
Thank
Minister
you, Aaron,
Louis
for the
Farrakhan.
drop. Oh
Louis
yeah, I forgot
Farrakhan.
about that. I reposted that. Yeah, I forgot. to talk
Yeah,
about it,
shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers lacking.
Turn honorable Farrakhan.
Fuck that white boy that made Vans. Happy birthday, Minister Farrakhan.
Okay. I really don't disrespect people when they dead.
I'm not
dead.
dead.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not going. I mean, yeah, happy birthday, Farrakhan, for the facts.
You know what? You're a race trader.
I'm not
you
a
are
race
Kevin
trader, bro.
Samuels ass nigga.
I'm not a Kevin Samuels.
If you
How
found
the
one,
fuck?
if you found a 6-figure white woman, you would marry her.
Nah, but I'm gonna get that cheese though.
You gonna marry
I'm
her.
gonna get that cheese though.
You gonna
I'm
marry
gonna
her.
get some cheese though.
She's a high value woman.
I'm gonna get some high value dollars.
High value woman. High value. What the fuck does that
I don't
mean?
even know what the fuck that is.
All right, I think we should talk about the new music that comes out. That came out this week. Comes out this week before we get to the second half, because second half is gonna be a rant.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah.
Moneybagg Yo's album. Did you fuck with the yay or nay?
I don't.
I give
fuck,
it a yay.
I do. Oh, you see, y'all gotta get your shit out the way. You already know what I'm gonna say.
Moneybagg Yo got some tough songs.
Yo, Aaron too cool for school right now, bro.
What?
He pulled up, you know what I'm saying, raised up in the chair, like, let me talk my shit real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got a lot of tough songs on there. Obviously the single "Clear the Air" was tight. That Project Junk Mister was talking about. What's the Waukesha? That's going crazy right now.
Aaron talking like he made the goddamn album.
Yeah, I did all that shit, bro. I did all that shit. Me and Moneybagg was just in the studio one night and just went crazy, man. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome for that fucking project. But no, seriously. But yeah, Moneybagg Yo is another one of those rappers. I don't know, cause he's not. I don't know what kind of like category to put him in, but like obviously he's coming out of Memphis, so he's always gonna be associated with that. But like he's like a rapper that's kind of overachieving right now.
Yeah.
Or doing his thing. He's having his like kind of like 2 Chainz kind of like shine. Remember, because like 2 Chainz was kind of had that same kind of like presence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, that was the best way to ever put it. Like, honestly, overachieving. Like I said, I put it on Twitter the day the album came out. I'm not a Moneybagg fan. Like, I'm not most rappers fan. I like the singles. Like, Moneybagg has never put out a single. I'm like, I'll turn this shit off. If I hear it on the radio, I like it. I might even turn that bitch up if it's a Moneybagg joint. You know what I'm saying? His singles always hit. I listened to that album. I said, hey, he went back and made an album motherfuckers gonna have for 2 years. Like, if the game was the same it was when I was a little bit younger, this album will rock for 2 years. He had 6 fucking platinum singles on that bitch 6-7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron said, he 2 Chainz. Like, without having to go away, this, bruh, if you're hating on this bitch, you just a motherfucking hater, man. Because he did his fucking thing, yo.
Yeah.
He did, like, he made sure you knew he was from Memphis. He got the good beats. He made songs about, everybody could love this shit. It's not as soft as Rod Wave, but it's not as hard as Streets. You know, like, he's hit a fucking great middle ground. I think Moneybagg is fucking doing his thing, bro. I can't hate on it. I love the album. Even the Jake with Janae Aiko, you know what I'm saying? It's
Damn.
crazy.
Damn. You see, I haven't listened to it. I don't fuck with Moneybagg. For real, at all. But it's nothing against his rapping ability at all. I just don't fuck with his music, for real. Shit. But that Waukesha, that Jane is crazy. I usually only fuck with Moneybagg when he got song with Lil Baby, because they be snapping on songs together. But other than that, I really never gonna be in a rush to listen to a Moneybagg Yo project.
Telling you, man, you definitely gotta.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I'm
gonna probably play some Dirty Smoke Break.
I'm confidently, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna rock with it, but I'm probably just not gonna listen to the whole album, bro. Because I've listened to like the two tracks that come after Waukesha, just off of.
Shottas is crazy.
Yeah, Shottas is tough. I'll give you that. But like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to listen to that shit.
Man,
I just don't listen to that shit, bro.
Yeah, you back in your lyric bag, though.
Yeah, you already know. You know where I'm at. I always listen. I'm listening for the bars.
Speaking of bars, J. Cole dropped a single, and then he did the LXIX freestyle today.
All right, you see,
single's butt cheeks.
Yeah, the single is some butt.
Fuck the Pimp C Nipsey line. That shit was butt cheeks.
But the freestyle, crazy. He reminded you. I ain't gonna lie. He reminded me like that's why niggas do fuck with him the way he does. You know what I'm saying? Because that's he really was spitting on that shit. Yeah, and over two classic ass beats. I think Aaron was saying something about the 93 Tell beat the other day, some shit like that.
What's funny is Aaron said he could spit a better 16 over the 93 Tell beat. And the funny thing is he said, no, when he said that, he said, you would have to give me a minute. I said, you don't know the 93 Tell beat. And that's why we were just talking about the other day. Wow. Aaron, you look like a sucker right now. Sucker free Sunday on your ass.
Damn, son. Sucker.
First of all, fuck Mister. I did say that. I did say that, though. But Mr. fucked up for totally throwing me under the bus. I can't say I did say that. I might have been capping. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But Mr. just threw me to the wolves like that.
You said stick to the instruments.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I ride a 16 anyway. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now I can pick up the pen. You know what I mean?
Aaron gonna make a love song. I feel like Aaron gonna make a love song or some shit.
So next week it's Aaron on the 16th.
Yeah, that is.
This week it's Nate on the 16th.
Yeah, and then we get you.
We just set that in stone.
We did that. Yeah.
Your outro is gonna have to be at 16. Oh, this is gonna be so bad, y'all. Like, I'm sorry if this podcast ends terribly with Nate's 16. He begged us to do it because he said he could do it. So that's all on him.
Nah, I mean, I think we literally all have. There's literally chronological evidence that said that you wanted me to do this shit.
No, you said you were gonna do it before. No.
I said I would do it, but do you want? I'm about to say there's literally chronological. There's records.
Listen to all the fucking shit, bro. We can figure it out. That's nothing. That is literally.
But
nothing.
nah, though. He snapped on the 93 Tell, Jane.
The Czarface Doom album. R.I.P. MF Doom.
R.I.P. Doom. All right, I'm gonna get this out the way. So, I did not know Inspector Deck was in Czarface or one of the founders of Czarface. Yep, I lost some Wu-Tang points on that one.
A lot of Wu-Tang.
I'll hold that. I didn't lose a lot because none of us knew.
I'm not.
And you're a music head though. You're a music head, and Aaron, you know Czarface, so you talked about Czarface plenty of times. So I'm surprised you didn't know.
Aaron, you should have been the one that knew. He ain't even listened to Czarface.
But Aaron doesn't keep up with.
Well, he knows the first one, but this one just came out. Super What just came out last Friday.
Yeah.
It's good to hear. Like, there's 5 or 6 new Doom verses on there.
It's tough.
So that's shit.
That's A.
We'll get mad. I hope we get Mad Villainy 2 sometime. Because it has to be done. Mad Villainy 2 has to be done.
It has to be done.
If y'all don't know, pretty much Aaron introduced me to Doom like late, not last year, but a year and that, probably 2 or 3 years ago, for real. I always knew who Doom was, but like now Doom is my top 2 of all time. Like, it's J. Doom Kendrick.
Damn.
For me.
I thought just not bad.
But I was
talking about rappers
all time. Yeah.
All time.
Yep. J. Doom Kendrick. I mean,
that's not a bad list. That's not a bad 3.
It's not here. We're not here to have to come. That's just where I'm landing. I don't know, man. It was great to hear Doom at least one more time. Even if we don't get Mad Villainy 2 or any other unreleased shit, we at least got that one more time. That's kind of how I viewed that. And finding out Inspector Deck was in Czarface rocked my fucking world.
Yeah, it did too. But shit. Apparently there was a T Grizzly drop that came out that nobody cared about. But Aaron, so you trying to tell us about that, Aaron? Trying to tell us how?
Yo, all right. So anyone who follows me on IG knows I'm an avid Spotify user.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on Spotify literally all day. I hook it up on my way to work, when I'm at work in the work truck, when I'm on break.
You gotta listen to music. Yeah.
So obviously you know if you know familiar with the app Spotify, you know you get the the new album drops, you get those notifications.
I don't use Spotify, but
Yeah,
on.
well, anyway, you
Yeah.
get a notification of new drops. So
I mean, yes, Apple does the
T
same
Grizzly
similar
jumps,
thing sometimes.
T Grizzly jumps popped up. I was like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Said
It's right here.
You said
know what I'm
Detroit's
saying?
in
It's
motion
new.
right now, so you know what I'm
what I'm
saying?
I don't know. I always kind of fuck with T Grizzly. I didn't think he was like.
I never.
I didn't know it was a stigma behind him being an uncool.
I just never. I don't know anybody listen to T Grizzly. That's why I say.
You know what I'm
that's why I
saying?
think it's funny because I don't know anybody that's be like, "Hey, you heard that new T Grizzly?" No,
You know what I'm
haven't heard
saying?
that new T Grizzly.
I don't know a lot of the singles that I've heard him on. I've enjoyed. So I don't know. So I mean, I listened to the album.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he had some jokes, like some hot tracks.
You
on
see,
there,
the
so-
only songs. I mean, that Jane, the first day out, Jane, that was crazy, and then he had the Jane with Yachty.
I mean, if you, I mean, it's
Oh, the Jane, but the Jane off the Concrete Boys,
I
Jane,
mean, like,
the Jane off the
it's
Concrete
just
Boys
like,
with
what
Lil
am I
Yachty
here
is pretty tough, but I don't know. I'm skeptical about that album because nobody's talking about it. Not a song.
Why does someone have to talk about it before you like?
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. With something like that, somebody should talk
want to
about
be a
it.
part of the group that bad.
No, it's
man.
not that. But music,
If the internet does
music
something
moves in
that
drones.
I can't listen to it.
music moves in drones. Like,
I'm so scared to be myself.
nah, it's like if hip hop outlets didn't even post about it. It's like, is that shit really worth a listen?
Listen to it.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
you don't have
Aaron.
to like. We don't all have to like the same stuff.
I don't want to all like the same
It's
stuff.
okay, man.
But I'm gonna judge you if you listen to T Grizzly.
Why?
Cause who's listening to T Grizzly? Don't play that shit.
Me, apparently.
Yeah. You and your
It
the
doesn't
baby
matter.
fetish
I don't
and T
care who else
Grizzly.
listen to it. If I fuck with it, I will listen to it.
You're the baby and T Grizzly. If they did a joint album, you probably love it.
Nate, you were over here capping for Playboy Cardi. You talk about me.
That
about
shit was
my
tough. After like the third listen, that shit was tough. Come on now.
After like the third listen.
Hey man, shit. It was good enough for me to listen to a third
You're
time.
not making a very good case for yourself right now.
You're the one listening to T Grizzly.
Bishop would have had a way better argument to this.
You're the one listening to T Grizzly, man.
All right, go ahead.
See, that's why you don't let them two motherfuckers argue.
Hold on. Damn, I just thought about this
He
shit.
killed your ass.
He did. But at least Playboy
killed
Cardi
your
album
ass.
did go number one for a minute. So
Nah, he killed your ass.
he did though. I knew he was gonna say it too. But I mean, fuck it. Aaron gotta get his rocks off sometimes though. You know what I mean? He gotta get his dubs in.
I'm
here
about
and
to say
there.
everybody got to win on the pod, because if
Yeah.
not, we're gonna
We have a
start
Joe
throwing
Budden situation, part
Smoke
2
break.
coming up next.
smoke break.
No, fuck Joe Budden. No, what the fuck?
No, we
Fuck
finna
Joe.
smoke.
No, I'm just telling niggas fuck Joe Budden, bro.
Well, I think we go
On some t-shirts and button shit, like, you know what I'm
come
saying?
back. All right, guys.
Nah.
Oh, man.
Nah,
Nate-
no,
Nate has revealed the
no,
second
no,
half of the pod.
fuck Joe
You're taking
Budden,
this-
fuck Joe Budden. Fade out.
See, this is it. See, we about to roar your ass.
Fade out.
Go
All
All right, Joe, it's your boy Super Raw 357.
It's the guy King Hoopla.
And we out real quick.
Barracuda.
Damn. Oh, that was a good one, Nate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that was actually. I'll give you credit for that one.
You
That was
feel me?
good.
You know what I'm saying?
And we are back with more Simple Math. It's your boy, Mister.
And it's the God King Hoopla. Where do we want to start off?
Well, Nate, you
Where
wanted this,
do we want
you
to
ended,
start?
You ended where
off?
we were going to start off. So I'll
But
let
you never know.
start.
We could have changed our
Nah,
mind. I
I'll
could have
let you
calmed
start.
down. I could have calmed
Nah,
down.
I'll let you
Nah,
start.
I'm not calm. Nah, it's really, you know what I'm saying? It's really fuck Joe Budden. But I'm not going to really go on a rant about this shit. Cause
You have to, because you
No.
wanted to.
I wanted to.
You broke up the outro to say fuck Joe Budden 50 times, so go ahead.
Oh, nah, but it's fuck Joe Budden just not only on this situation. It's on principle that this nigga was a music artist. And I'm still mad about that shit as well. So that is
What do you mean you still mad about that
that
shit?
this nigga actually had a record deal for multiple years and somehow still became relevant, kept himself relevant.
But no, that's not the...
That's
You-
not the issue, but
No,
it
you
actually,
know.
but it
So if you're not
ultimately,
gonna talk about
no,
it, no.
I'm about to loop it all together.
Try it.
But you see, all that shit just leads to this nigga getting a big ass head when he gets his platform and being able to try to bullshit niggas around on what they should, how they feel they should deserve some shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that.
His ego and his narcissistic attitude got himself where he's at right now. I mean, and like you said, bro, like it's true. Nobody cared about that podcast if it wasn't for those two other cats.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people say how it's going now, but shit, niggas like core fan base. He lost a core fan base with that shit right there.
He loses a lot of people. All right, so
And I used to be a Joe Budden fan before I heard his music.
and that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's wild you never heard Joe Budden's music except for
Exactly.
Pump It Up, and you thought it was called Bump It Up.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you thought Pump It Up was called Bump It Up.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you want to give your insight on this before I give my spiel and me and Nate probably start ranting? Yes or no? All right. So here's my spiel.
Starving.
My thing about this situation is, like you said, there's no pod without the group. He makes the point. I listened to the whole thing today, and he was making the point that up until episode 9, it was just him essentially. It's his idea, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And it really just evolves into, it's the Joe Budden podcast. I'm the marketable one. I was the famous one. So this is my thing, and y'all get what I give y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the principle of the argument. Is he right saying that it's his thing? He was or is the most marketable one out of all of it. He started it. No matter how early they joined, did he start it? Yeah, he's totally right by that. But like y'all said, you think he would have got the Spotify deal with?
Without Rory and Maul?
Yeah.
Hell no. Son.
Like and to go, and not even that, let's not even do the business thing. Let's go on the friendship aspect.
Nah,
of it.
because you got to think. Like, the thing about it is, that's when it comes down to it, though. You have to separate the business. The business is going to come first. The friendship should always stay the same. Because once you intertwine the two, that's when you have situations
But the thing
like
is,
this.
the friendship should come first. Like that's the thing. And in that particular instance, that would be me being like, "Hey, guys, I thought of the idea of simple math, so this belongs to Mister. So when we do cuts, it's not going to be I get 10% more. I get all of it, and then I pay y'all at my discretion."
Nah, because then that insinuates that I'm working for you.
No, it doesn't. But that's the thing. It doesn't even. It does insinuate that, but that's the thing Joe Budden was pretty much saying.
Yeah, exactly.
He was letting his friends work for him, not with him, on something they built with him. They didn't build Joe Budden podcast for him.
Yeah.
They built it with him. When there was no money coming in, and Rory had to go from his job and, like he was saying, run down the street to the studio, they were building that with him.
Yeah.
When we saw them at Roots Picnic, me and Aaron saw them live.
Yeah.
They weren't building that for Joe Budden. That wasn't Joe. That was all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't scream the loudest when Joe Budden came out. They screamed the loudest when Maul came out.
Yeah, because that is Big's brother.
You know,
he's only famous because, you know what I'm saying? His brother is just like, makes him way more famous than Joe Budden.
and see, Joe Budden tried to pull, and see, this was another grimy thing. He tried to pull the narrative. Maul was staying with me, blah, blah, blah. So how
I
could
thought
you
he said he was staying with Maul.
Today he was saying, Maul stayed with me, blah, 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 this and then the third. And he was like, Maul was the type of guy that you stay with me, but he would keep his own laundry detergent in his room. That's exactly what he said.
Oh, that's some petty shit.
That's some petty shit.
Yeah.
But if you, let's say you were housing a motherfucker, isn't it even more petty to put that on front?
No. I was just about to say that shit too. Like, that's what I was saying. That's what I tweeted earlier, man. There's no way. Like, it doesn't matter how any motherfucker feel about me. I would never just air about everybody's dirty laundry on the fucking shit. Like, and it's not even dirty laundry. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's just personal shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that the population needs to know on some shit like that.
Joe Budden is definitely looking like a pure asshole right now.
Yeah.
Like, cause that, like you said, like when you're putting stuff out there, like, just like you're not supposed to want to like. He's basically just openly admitting to extorting his friends. That's basically what he said. Sorry guys, I know you thought we were friends, but I just needed you to be up here after they've been like, but like, at the same, just like y'all said, bro, like Joe Budden, bro, you need to be realistic about how like popular you really are, because you really not.
Hey,
You
this
know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everyone in the podcast community is gonna be aware of who you are. But in general, bro, like if he walked in fucking Walmart, would you really like hop out of your chair to go meet Joe Budden?
Nah, go tell him this. I actually would hop. I actually would hop out of my chair to go tell him. Why to be in chair in Walmart? But I actually would hop out of my chair to go tell him that he's a trash ass rapper.
You know,
Like I would.
If he treats
I would
his
give
friends
him
like
that much
you
fame.
really think he's gonna help you out?
I mean, I don't need him to help. I don't want him to help me out. I mean, if he entertains this beef, definitely, because it's beef.
Well, it's not like you can go there to get to know him. You don't know him, obviously. You know you. Hey, Joe Budden, let's be friends.
I know he's a bad rapper.
like he knows the time it is.
I know that Bump It Up was his only good record.
That's facts.
And it's only because it just blazed and you got served.
That's not
My thing about the entire situation is, all right, let's look at it this way. Let's say I am the proprietor of Simple Math and all the production. Wouldn't I look like a fucking goofy, like going on air and saying, just airing out any of our, if we have like as grown, like this is not even about fucking Joe Budden or a podcast. This is about grown men airing their fucking business out in public. Me and Aaron have not been friends sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I would never go somewhere and be like, for what sense?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you done been fired from this pod 2 times.
And niggas don't know about it at all. Well, now they do.
Yeah, I mean, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for
Yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, for what? It's that, I guess that must be the temptation of fame.
Yeah, I told you
Or
so.
money, like it. There
The,
must be enough money in the world
Well, I
to make me
told
say,
you.
fuck y'all. I just don't know how much it is. And it vice versa and for everybody in this room. Like, if we're seeing this, a guy, Joe Budden was sucking Rory's dick these last few years. You know why? Because Rory was a person you could deal with.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe. If Rory was handling the dealings with Spotify, they probably could have got any parameters they wanted. Joe Budden is just so on his high horse, he thought he was somebody. Joe Budden, you're not Jay-Z. You're not Diddy. You're not even Sheik Loke, bro.
Damn.
Like, you know, no, I'm not
That
trying
is,
to
he's
be
not
funny.
Sheik Luke.
Like,
He's not
who
Sheik.
is Joe Budden in the grand scheme of the culture except for this podcast? And now he's shown, like, motherfuckers, like, if motherfuckers are going to hate him now. Nobody's going to want to do business with him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nobody's going to want to do business with him.
Yeah, he kind of just blackballed
Like
himself.
Ice is doing a fucking Ask Me Anything right now on Reddit, and he was answering the question on Twitter. He said, or somebody asked essentially like, "Hey, this wasn't your business before, but it's about to be." He's like, "And when it gets to that, it will be. It's going to change for Joe Budden, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
Niggas not going to look at you like a friend anymore. You've shown you can't be a friend,
Yeah, that's true.
especially when you go out and go diva style." Those guys could have never came back to the podcast. Y'all could have never said anything.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about something, if y'all start a podcast, I'm going to sue the pants off y'all. And if, you know what I'm saying, you the same motherfucker that just admitted on your podcast, you asked Rory, did he call motherfuckers to Academic's house because you were afraid of soiling the, bruh, I swear, like, and that's another thing. Where's the loyalty?
Yeah.
And like, let's say you dislike the third person. We both got a third person in mind, right?
Yeah.
And if I was kicking it with them, wouldn't you not fuck with me?
Nah.
Oh, you're tripping.
Nah, bro.
So you,
No. It's different. If you knew them already beforehand, like if you knew them before.
let's say, all right, so let's say I did know Aaron, but I didn't know Aaron like we do.
Yeah.
Me and Aaron got pushed together on a project, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and you been friends.
Yeah.
All right, no. Let's say we all been doing Simple Math.
Yeah.
And we find enough for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I start kicking it with him, right?
Yeah.
And I start talking shit behind your back.
Oh
right?
no. Yeah.
And when he start talking shit about you, I don't say nothing.
Oh no. That's larceny.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's
I
larceny.
don't say nothing, and I still
Yeah,
communicate
yeah.
with this dude. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah, I feel
So
you on
I
that.
feel Rory on that, bro. That's fucking fake as shit. Especially from somebody who got punched in the fuck. I mean, I guess he don't give a fuck about loyalty. He got punched in the face by a Raekwon boy in front of his homeboys.
Hey, man.
And they didn't do shit, but look at their phone.
Hey man.
Like Gilly said, ma. You know what I'm saying? Like he's proven to be like, and that's the wild part. It would be different if people respected you and you had a track record of success. But no, Joe Budden, this was the most successful thing you've ever done.
Yeah, that is true. That is very much true. Cause loving hip hop, kind of made him
Okay,
a
we
joke.
can say love.
No, I'm saying that made him a joke. That made him a relevant joke, though.
But the
more relevant
podcast has
joke.
made him even more of a joke now.
Exactly. And he got murdered by Lil B.
Hell, you got fucking ridiculously murdered.
Murdered by Lil B.
And this goes to show:
Lil
do you
Boss.
start a business with your friends? Well, no,
you can't.
It doesn't, because Joe Budden
doesn't.
said he didn't start the business with his
Yeah.
friends. Joe Budden said he started the business and he employed his friends, but didn't tell them they were employees until they started making money. That's fucked up.
Trying to have him a TLC deal.
That's not even a deal. But not even this podcast is nothing, and we've already discussed splits. Like this has already been predetermined.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just off bat.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
And and then you got dick sucking Parks up there just.
Nah, that shit piss me off, though.
Yeah,
That shit
because I
piss me
fuck with Parks.
Nah, I don't.
And that's the wild part is I fucked with Parks.
Well, yeah,
before
he
the
did
day.
His engineering is pretty dope, though. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he does engineering.
I'm not talking about his profession. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
profession.
as far as his place on the podcast and as. I guess when you play the ambiguity too much, you know you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And hasn't he been closer with Joe Budden, too?
He's
known Joe Budden longer than all of them.
But he's not under contract. He wasn't under contract. That's the wild part.
Oh, damn.
Like how you fucking have this squad for no reason.
So he was just doing. So Parks was just doing it in his free time then.
Park said he bought all the equipment, that type shit. But he's still like they said at the same time, fucking engineering, ferric mono. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all these, so it didn't matter to him.
Yeah, exactly. So
he was mad. He was mixing, mastering, fucking Drake and engineering Drake tracks and shit.
Exactly.
So he's gonna get his bread. But what about Roy and Maul, who let's say they don't have the connections they have, or dead broke?
Damn.
Like, not even dead broke. If y'all don't have as much money as me, I'm not gonna say like, oh,
y'all don't deserve more type shit.
Right?
Exactly.
That's your man's, right?
Everybody got to eat,
talking
man.
about y'all been in jail together, y'all done did
Yeah.
this, that, and the third, y'all done fuck this bitch and that bitch, and you leaving that motherfucker out to dry because he put his fucking detergent in his room when he was broke. Let's say he was broke, because he probably won't. He's hip hop's brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say he was dead broke and he dead broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That's supposed to be your man's. Like, what? That don't make no sense to me.
Nah, that shit's wild.
That don't make no fucking
Everybody
sense.
got to eat, man. Everybody got to eat, bro.
It's not even about it. Everybody got to eat, but motherfuckers like Joe Budden thinks he's supposed to distribute the plates.
Yeah.
And the portions. Not that everybody gets an equal plate. One of y'all might get a salsa with it, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all might get a fucking full chicken with it.
Yeah.
It's wild, bruh. To treat your friends like, and he was saying like, I'm here from day one. Rory was here from day 9. Maul was here from 77. When was motherfuckers really listening to y'all? When y'all got on Spotify.
Exactly.
When y'all were going on tour. When y'all were on Roots Picnic. And I made sure to go to fucking see y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's when that shit was popping, bro. Like, I'm not saying this is a total joke. I was used to be the fucking biggest Joe Budden fan.
Yeah.
But when you do your homie, like I said, I didn't fucking, like we said, I done fired you twice off this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would have never went on the air like, yeah.
Fuck Nate.
And saying whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I've been lies.
Why?
Crazy.
What is the purpose?
I feel very disrespected.
Especially when you're making more money than them.
Exactly.
What is the purpose?
Well, yeah, what's the point of shitting on somebody? When they just trying
That's
to eat.
corny,
When they
bro.
trying to get some cheese, man. Everybody trying to get a piece of the pie,
But
man.
the thing is, he's the person that argues all the time. Hey, creator equity. He's the what? Fucking head of creator equity at fucking Patreon, whatever the fuck that means. Made up title. He's the one that's always talking about creators deserve this, equal contracts, this, that, and the third. But when his homies are like, hey, yo, let's see what we're really making. So, no, you can't audit me. Pussy.
Yeah,
You're
that's
stealing
wild.
the fucking money. Y'all are stealing the fucking money. You're a thief. You're a thief.
Nah, that shit
Yes, that's their business.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because he's talking something. I see y'all. You got to realize, at this point, Maul got hip hop in his bio. You come after them, Rock Nation crushing you, Joe Budden. You won't work anywhere ever again. Joe Budden, what we had, 65 minutes, 64 minutes. Joe Budden will and pretty much cannot fucking sue Roy and Maul because Rock Nation's going to crush his little ass. You think White Boy E ain't got enough money for that?
Oh, nah, yeah.
You think Cash App got enough money to go with Rock Nation? You think Patreon is going to give him a big enough advance as the, what is it, head of creator equity or whatever bullshit title they made up to give him enough money to fucking fight Rock Nation? No. Rock Nation gets people out of their contracts as a fucking leisure activity. That's how they brush their teeth in the morning.
Yeah.
They don't give a
They
fuck
got their
about no
lawyers.
fucking Joe Budden. And that's what you get to at. Them pills and shit got to you. Said, I came here on the muscle relaxer. You should have came in there on the Xan and shut the fuck up. Because you fucked up your whole empire, dog.
Yeah, he did. And then try to take it down.
Yeah, and then you try to delete. That's pussy. Like, and my thing is, like, people like Ish and Ice, but they like Ice. Because Ice is an OG Twitter troll. Like, if you've been on Twitter, you know who Ice is. Ice is a funny dude. I cannot take nothing away from that part. I will not talk shit. If this ever reaches anything, I won't talk shit about Ice.
Yeah.
Ice is a funny dude. Like, does his shit. If you don't like it, you don't like it. He don't be disrespectful. He just fucking nerd game. Like, on the game, on the internet with his fam. Like, can't hate on the guy. Ish, you a 45, damn near 50-year-old wannabe wholesaling houses. Real. If you were richer than that, you wouldn't be on the Joe Budden podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Joe Budden, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Parks now, you didn't choose to be a dick eater.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like. It'd be cool if it was the Ice podcast.
Yeah.
It'd be dope if it was the Ice.
I'm
podcast.
really watching the episodes.
I watch. I mean, Ice used to be.
I mean, it was like one episode.
Correspondent back in the day, back when they was first starting type shit before they got the pop. You know what I'm saying? Ice was on there.
See, I'm really watching.
Yeah,
but the thing about it is, I was watching Joe Budden on goddamn Everyday Struggle and shit though. So.
And that was corny. See, the thing is, he's major dick sucking by bigging up academics and pretty much saying, "Oh, me and academics got something to do. You're a pussy. You're gonna work with this guy who's gotten so many people. You're the same person who's been set on your platform for how many years and said, "Oh, this is wrong. People instigating this shit," and then go link up with the biggest instigator again. It doesn't make any sense. You're a fraud.
Yeah.
Real recognize real, and you looking kind of unfamiliar. Right
now.
Now.
You looking unfamiliar, Granddad.
You looking real unfamiliar.
Second Boondocks drop.
Hey, we're looking real unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar.
Joe Budden, we're looking real unfamiliar
looking
right
real
now.
Goofball. Goofy.
How not?
Goofy.
So what happens from here?
That shit just falls, man. That shit's not gonna be like. But you gotta think about it, and it's also the case that Joe Budden podcast has been falling behind anyway.
Well, that's because there's been the issue.
You got the issue of cast members,
issues.
but then you just got Drink Champs and
$1
$1 million worth of the game, and then you
now you got the midnight.
Oh my gosh,
well, we're gonna get into that because
I know that's a whole other thing.
That needs
but
not to be a.
But that's a new podcast though. You got that. You still got Joe. I mean, Joe Rogan's his own entity at that point.
Joe
Rogan is the. If you want to say
he's
the
probably,
podcast, he's a king.
He's podcasting
king. Yeah. And then you got fucking people love Fat Joe's jank too.
I didn't know Fat Joe had one.
Yeah, Fat Joe got
like this other podcast.
And then you got Up in Smoke and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the smoke.
All the smoke. So, yeah, Joe Budden and Joe Budden doesn't have any. He doesn't have any good conversational topics, man. Like he doesn't. I don't. That's what I think, man. Because when I watched the jank, I was like, yo, like this ain't like it was moving slow. It was very choppy at times.
That's what we were watching. The older episodes where they were cracking jokes were good.
I mean, like, yeah, the older
topics where they were just talking about like inside jokes you didn't even really get sometimes.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah.
But when it started to get to like they didn't like it, you know when motherfuckers don't like each other, especially when you can see it.
Yeah,
facts. You know what I'm saying? Like they had video ads, but like caught them niggas in 4K. Like,
fuck out them niggas head ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. How much money are you stealing to not want to show them any books?
Man, he's feeling like probably good extra 20% off
That's
the
what
top,
I was thinking
off
too,
the tip top.
I think he was stealing whatever Ian and Park's fee was. Because why would they not go under contract?
Facts.
He was stealing whatever their fee was, breaking the rest down, and he said he hadn't touched YouTube in months. If my homeboys need to eat, why would I not touch that money?
Exactly. Like that's like
no big move. Like And that's the thing. Like, he's not looking out for nobody. And that's always been Joe Budden. He's always been about Joe Budden. And that's why everything Joe Budden has done has fucking failed. And I've said this on the podcast before.
Everybody has said that too.
Everybody.
Charlotte called it.
When it was still, I'll name this podcast later.
Yeah.
All right, when they first changed his name, he said, "Why'd you let him change the name to Joe Budden Podcast?" So when it time comes, he's going to replace you with academics. I don't want to watch Everyday Struggle. Joe Budden, you're not cool to talk about new shit.
Yeah, facts.
Academics, you're a bitch. Like, I don't respect a motherfucker like academics. And I'm not the hardest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my respect doesn't mean shit. But I don't respect a motherfucker like that. I don't respect somebody that just sits there and antagonizes. If you're not willing to get into it, don't instigate and antagonize shit you're not willing to be a part of. And that's why I don't respect that guy at all.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't indulge in his content, blah, blah, blah. And, you know what I'm saying? If they go together, it's just like the worst of both worlds. Who's going to respect Joe Budden and who's going to hire academics?
Yeah, that is true.
At this point, in the hip-hop world.
Yeah.
They might play video games with you, man, but they're not going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to stay on where they at.
You don't be in no pictures. And it's not because you don't want to be. It's because you're not there. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah. They're not really pivotal. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not really big.
Well, Joe Budden could have been pivotal.
Yeah.
Joe Budden could have been the Black Joe Rogan.
Well, the thing about it is, hey, you know what's crazy? I would disagree with that. I'm going to disagree with that.
Hold on. Because I do want to clear that up. Saying the Black Joe Rogan is a fucking terrible statement.
Yeah.
Because Joe Budden, they were all doing their thing for a solid minute. So to say, or to try to say a black man wants to be the black, white, anybody, I take that back.
Yeah.
That was out of pocket for me. But,
well, Rory's white.
Well, no, I'm just saying, dude, when I said
I know.
that was out of pocket for me. But I'm saying, like, podcast level, Joe Budden thought he was on Joe Rogan level.
Oh, yeah, he did. He wasn't.
He won't.
Because I just started watching Joe Rogan podcast for and I already understand why this shit is probably one. Yeah, exactly.
Because Joe Rogan was doing it too.
Train by day.
It was called podcasting.
Podcast by night.
He was just hanging out with you.
By day. That's just hilarious. Yeah.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night.
That's tough.
Shit,
That's just tough.
Like I will never say I endorse Joe Rogan's ideas or his sayings. I do think he leads open dialogue. I think it's very harmful at points. And I do think his guest choice can get very strayed. And those are the times I'm really disappointed in him. But when he has guest choice that I think are neutral, or at least he can be neutral about, that's when I'm indulgent in it. That's what I'll say about him.
He has his content.
He's still somebody I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sold on anybody. You know why? Because we all have this shit. I could hang out with
you see,
let's say you whistle and you're free. Like, let's say when nobody's talking, you whistle. I might love you as a person, but I hate the fact that you whistle in the downtime. So if I don't feel like talking, I might not invite you over when I don't feel like that type of thing.
You see,
everybody has their flaws.
You see, the reason why I fuck with Joe Rogan, it's not necessarily what he says, it's the fact of what he gets people to talk about. And in depth they go into a certain thing.
But he's so... It's only because he's so... I'm not going to say dumb. I'm going to say dumb, but in the good way. Like, it's because he'll say it too. He doesn't know what they're talking about, so he'll ask in layman's terms, and then they'll... Like
break it down,
Like with Elon Musk. Elon Musk will get really in-depth and intricate on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast because... For lack of better terms, he knows Joe's an idiot.
Yeah.
And Joe will accept he's
exactly.
An idiot.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Joe Rogan. He will accept that he's an idiot in certain subjects.
Of course. That's the only. I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his guest choice and a bunch of other shit I'm not going to endorse, but on basis, he has a okay podcast.
Yeah, facts. I fell in love with Demi Lovato off that joint.
Oh yeah, she's a warrior. Bro.
Yeah.
She's honestly like...
I gotta watch her documentary.
Like, she has overcome addiction. Yeah. That shit's crazy. Beautiful.
She found that middle path.
Yeah. You cannot hate on her for that at all. Back to Elon. Y'all want to finish up on Joe Budden?
Nah, I'm finished on Joe Budden. That's too much time. That was like 12 minutes of Joe Budden shit.
He's a sucker.
Exactly.
That was more than 12 minutes. That was 20 minutes.
I gave it.
You can't
You gave more than you gave 20 minutes from that 10.
But it was I mean, I was just,
It was all well put though. It was all well put though.
I'm
No
just
cap.
saying, like, I feel like if this shit ever, not even if this shit ever got big, let's say if somebody offered us $1 for this shit, right?
Damn.
I would have to come to y'all and be like, how do y'all want to split this $1? Now, whether this, that, or the third person gets more or less, it would have to be decided upon the group. But we would all know we're getting $1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like, okay, if we got a amount of money, what would be the percentage? I wouldn't play percentage. It'd be like, all right, here's the money. How are we splitting this?
Yeah, facts.
But I guess, like I said, I've never had the money to do that.
I'm gonna say when it gets up there, you gotta talk percentages at that point because what's coming in.
You should talk percentage. Like I said,
Exactly.
we talk percentages at the beginning.
Yeah, facts and G. Yeah.
We talk percentages at the beginning.
Mhm.
That's what that. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Hey man, sometimes you can't do business with your friends. Like my uncle always said to conclude this, you lose your friends over money and bitches.
Yep.
And bitches and money.
Yep.
So.
Y'all want to come off this roller coaster?
Yeah, but we're still on another roller coaster.
And that is
The Elon Musk Doge train roller coaster that took a sharp dive during his SNL appearance.
I think that might have been almost intentional.
I hope it was. It really much was. It really much was.
Bro.
And I'm loving it.
People, I'm telling you.
Loving it.
Don't panic.
The panic is real. They're panicking like the gas.
I know
the gas
it looks
is
bad.
panicking like
It
the
looks
gas.
bad right now.
It's a panic.
It looks bad right now.
It's gonna look bad. You need to like that.
I would suggest
It's tickle feeling. Got to.
I trust Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not only one of the, right now one of the most brilliant minds that ever existed. A, B, he's a sound businessman. He sounds like a goofy, like kind of like a aloof nerdy person, but like he knows what the fuck he's doing. He would not purposely sabotage his own business venture. Excuse me. So just based off that alone, I'd buy more Dogecoin. It's bound to go back up in my opinion. Like as soon as he sends a motherfucking another rocket or some shit to Mars, that shit is gonna go crazy.
It's true. It's just down right now. It's about to go very down. Hopefully when that shit.
But he's about to put a rocket called Doge 1 into space.
Hey man, that nigga's that nigga, bro. I didn't even really watch. I didn't watch any of the SNL shit for real, except the newscast thing. That's the only thing I watched. But, yeah. Did you watch it? Did you watch the monologue and shit like that?
Oh yeah, I mean, he came out that he had Asperger's, and he was the first person to host SNL with Asperger's, which wasn't true. Dan Aykroyd had it, but he also did make the comment he's the first person to admit it. So Elon Musk has Asperger's, which makes him autistic. So he was trying to stop, and people had a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
People had a problem with him calling himself autistic or having Asperger's because it's like a elite form of autism. It's supposed to be like, oh no, not even supposed to be. I'm being really fucking ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take this back. Asperger's syndrome comes from high functioning autistic people who were spared during the Holocaust. So I take that back. I'm sorry. I take that back. That was ignorant of me. But people do have a problem with that term now.
Mm-hmm. I would too.
But even though when he was growing up, that's what it was called.
Yeah,
when I was growing up, that's what it was like.
I mean, I heard it before, definitely, but I didn't know that's where it stemmed from.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know that till now, so you can't blame him on that. I don't think you can blame him on that. The jokes are pretty funny. I mean, I didn't think it was fucking that terrible. SNL is never that funny.
Yeah.
SNL is, I mean, I watch SNL.
I don't watch SNL.
It's never really that funny, but it gives you good, like, if you want to try a comedy, it gives you, like, a good idea of what to go for.
Yeah.
Because, we've got a really long podcast this week.
Damn.
If you ever want to try comedy, you know what to go for. Because sometimes you just happen to be out in a big group of people. And
damn. Yo, I forgot all about this.
And you can get your jokes off. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Go off, mister. Go off.
I'm not going to go off because I need your help to tell the story.
No, I mean...
I'm not bragging or anything like that.
No, you don't got to brag. Because...
You want to tell? And Nate invited me out.
Yeah,
with
we
some of
went
his
out,
friends
yeah.
this weekend. He knew I was probably going to be bored or whatever. So he was saying, I'm going to go to Circuit Arcade, which is a bar arcade in our area.
Yeah.
And he was like,
A
hey, man,
barcade.
yeah, I love the word. Barcade. He asked me if I wanted to come out. First, I was like, no. And then I was like, fuck it, I don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
We go out.
Neither did Aaron.
And but Aaron was at home. You know, Aaron go to sleep at 8 p.m. So, you know what
Aaron
I'm
been quiet 2 minutes for
yeah,
too
exactly.
long.
He been asleep already.
You gotta wake him up.
So Nate invites me out. Go out. We have a really fucking good time.
Yeah.
At the barcade or whatever, you know. Hanging with, you know, people before, getting to meet them, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm chilling, whatever.
I'm playing pinball.
Yeah, he playing pinball in the fucking arcade. I'm waxing motherfuckers at Guitar Hero. You know how I do. We go back to the spot to chill. And
Hey, yo, this nigga
What?
Mister is hilarious.
you would have thought I was an improv.
Yeah,
comedy
you thought that
night.
nigga was like Eddie Murphy in the 80s, bro.
And I mean, I could be a funny guy sometimes.
Yeah. I'm about to say this like this.
Yeah, I could be a funny guy sometimes.
Mister got his days where you go crazy. I give him time. Then you go a little too off the wall, and then you like shut the hell up.
Yeah, exactly. So we're at the end part of the kickback. So we're just all smoking,
Kickback, yeah.
smoking.
And I'm just messing with you. I'm messing
yeah,
with you.
smoking, chilling, whatever. And I start getting, like he said, my 8-minute Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
My 8-minute Eddie Murphy.
Nigga swore he was on delirious.
Did that bitch strike or did he strike?
They was striking. Hey yo.
Tell him why it struck, Nate. Because I don't need to tell a story for myself.
Because it's not. I'm over here like I'm just confirming everything happened for real.
Yeah, no, but I need you to tell this last half for me.
Why? Because this is the shit, yo.
Because this is the
Hey, yo.
actual part.
Because all right, boom. So then it came down to somebody just overly laughing, and then a significant other was right there. You see what happened was, and you could just tell when if anybody has been in a situation, you know, if your significant other, whether you the male or the female, you know if they laughing at somebody of the opposite gender for too long, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And this person was going crazy. I mean, I'm telling you,
She was cackling.
they thought this was seriously funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first time they seen seriously funny type shit, she was cackling. Everything that Mister said was hilarious.
Like literally, like I'm
trying to think of a stand-up comedy where everything he said was fucking. Oh, Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles 1.
Yep.
Literally.
She thought I was like, bro. She was going crazy, and like
I'm not trying to toot his horn. For real.
Nate hates to give me my props.
I don't know. I was just high as a bitch, bro. I don't know. I wasn't even drunk. I was
Yeah,
high as
but
a
go ahead.
bitch. So I don't even remember what the fuck was said. But then it came down to the point. It's like, yo, how long are you willing to sit there and just let that happen?
And the thing was, she let that happen, right? It was about like 10, 15 minutes, right? Because we had rolled up a blunt, and then another party of people have rolled up something, right?
Yeah.
So we had smoked about 2, and we about to go into the third one, right?
Yeah.
I'm still ripping my jokes because, like, a drunk mister, I'm gonna get these
drunk
jokes
mister
off.
gonna talk.
I'm gonna get these jokes off.
Drunk mister gonna talk.
Jokes on jokes on jokes on jokes. I'm gonna get these jokes off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting my jokes off. She laughs. Dead ass. A second later, turns to her boyfriend and goes, "Will you roll me a blunt?" I keep telling my jokes. I get about 2 more out, right? He comes back with a blunt rolled on a fucking notebook, places it in front of her. She sparks a joint and passes it to Nate.
That shit's a wild kid.
Bruh.
Hey, what they say on Boondocks? Wouldn't be me though.
911, what's your emergency?
What the way to say on Boondocks? Would it be me though?
Ouch.
That
Ouch.
that's some wild shit, bro.
Ouch. Yeah, that's it.
Hey man, all I gotta say
that's
is
my question. Have you ever? And then we got to be open time here, right?
I don't. Yeah,
Open time, Aaron. You too, if you can stay awake. Open time.
That's
here.
true.
Have you ever been embarrassed in front of your partner in public, like even slightly? Now I know, like, oh, you know, like you done told me I ain't shit, but like some shit you done felt like, oh, you laughing at like she was laughing at that nigga's jokes too hard.
Embarrassed?
Not outwardly, because he won't outwardly.
Nah.
Actually.
I'm trying to think. Have I really felt embarrassed? Nah, not really. Nah,
Really?
I'm trying to think. Nah. I can't think of a situation to where, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause, nah, I don't know.
The most embarrassing situation I can think of, and I'll tell my
Tell
truth
you
here.
the truth.
When I was in high school,
Fucking Demi
me-
Lovato.
I wish
You wish
I
you
wish I
Demi
was with
Lovato.
her,
I'm about
bro.
to say, what's wrong with you?
She's-
I mean, that's your thing, but
sheesh. No. Fuck you. When I was in high school, I had a girlfriend one time. I had
okay, Mister
fucked her
had
at
a
party,
girlfriend.
right?
Oh, fucked her.
I fucked her at a party, right? And then
Mhm.
she like turned around and like an hour later kissed a dude, and that was like the most.
Damn,
embarrassing-
son. Oh, well, shit like that. Oh,
Yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing.
That's
That's
what embarrassing.
that was. I was like, just fuck. Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't feel embarrassed. I'm like, you just fucked me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, looking back now, but when you're a kid,
I don't even know. In that situation, I'm like, God damn, shawty, you
I mean,
wow.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like, you wow, son.
You know.
I feel like
You know,
King.
how motherfuckers can be jaded.
I feel like King Dingling at that point, right there.
You know, how motherfuckers be jaded though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. You
Yeah.
see, that's why he top 10.
What's yours?
I don't know, bro. I'm
You
trying to
never
think,
walked
bro.
into a joint where like I'm not trying
Nah,
to-
just give me an example,
you
because
walk
I'm
into, like, let's say you walk into what's the store we go to? Walmart.
yeah.
And your girlfriend, she's like, oh, fuck that nigga. It's like that.
Oh damn, shit like that. Nah, I don't get embarrassed by shit like that either.
But have you ever had that happen?
I mean, shit, yeah. I openly will talk about that shit with females.
But no, not like, oh, fuck that. But I'm saying, like, you walk straight into a store or a closed environment where you have to be for it. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck that person. And we're not going to talk, but they're in the room with you.
Damn.
I've been like that at parties, like, yeah. You know
I mean,
I'm
what
saying?
Quavo Cardi said? I need to know who he
fucked-
fucked in his rooms. Come on now, shit. I don't.
Hey, you got
Shit.
your little.
Oh, that's a Playboy Cardi bar for you too.
That has
Not a T Grizzly one.
That has happened to me before, but it wasn't like she didn't say like, saying I fucked him, but the dude's like point out like, hey, I used to go with him. Like, okay.
Now,
That was all-
oh,
but it's not
Nah.
embarrassing. It's not embarrassment. It was just kind of like, it's just like, wow, I don't.
Yeah, it's
need
not
to know-
embarrassment,
I don't
like-
need to know that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And see, that's the thing with like, and I agree with you because in those situations, it's like, all right, so there's something between y'all that makes me like have a precursor to like,
Yeah.
so either you fucking up or
You see, the thing about it is, I probably been the person on the other end of that. I probably did.
being the one doing too much.
Yeah, probably being the one doing too much. Because I do have a lot of female friends outside of when I am fucking with somebody.
I want to say
It-
all of you, if you are one of those people that has female friends, just because like you have female, so you're thinking their boyfriends will think that? I guess because like you do have a lot of female.
Yeah, I do have a lot of
friends.
female
Not because you're
friends.
trying to fuck them, just because like you like her. Not.
Pew,
Oh,
pew.
those were birds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But you know what I'm saying. So that you find that
I felt like I have been on the other percent because I feel like, yeah, because two of my closest friends I grew up with are females. Like it's my cousin and my god sister. So
But that's your cousin.
no, I'm
Y'all are
talking,
related.
but it's still in general. Like you know what I'm saying. Any other?
Y'all are related though.
Nah, even, but still though, like just growing up.
Hey, you're related.
Yeah,
Yeah. You have.
but I've also had other female friends
But
that
you
also
haven't fucked
that-
before.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, that's female friends that I've never fucked.
That's the thing. Never fucked is the thing. Do you have female friends that you're cool with that you've never fucked?
Yeah.
See, that's healthy.
Yeah, you see.
Same. I was just reaching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Say one, two, one. Shout out to Amber.
Yeah, shout out my homie. I ain't talked to her in a minute.
I talk to Amber every day.
I ain't talked to my homie in a minute. She been busy. She graduated from JMU.
Oh,
Nigga
man.
Aaliyah. I ain't talked to her in the grip. But shit. Yeah. But yeah, I've been on the opposite end, and plus I felt like I've been the one to embarrass somebody out in public sometimes, or just make them feel embarrassed to an extent. Like I have been the person to laugh, overly entertain a joke sometimes. You know what I'm saying, from a female, or just overly entertain female attention. But yeah, this shit just happens sometimes though. But sometimes I'm just myself. When I'm being myself, that's who I am.
Yeah.
I'm a funny ass nigga. I like to laugh at shit. So
Not that funny, bro. You're not that funny.
I'm not saying I'm a funny ass nigga. I like to laugh at shit.
Yeah, I
man.
know what you're saying.
I'm a joyful person to an
Yeah,
extent.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Understandable. Aaron, you got any more input?
No, y'all pretty much summed that up.
All right, bet. You boys, you want to wrap up?
Damn, we didn't even talk about the good shit.
We're about to. Saying.
Oh, you said
Well, we're going to eliminate this one. 'cause
Yeah.
That wasn't true.
it's not true. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we already did that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to let's start
Hola,
with the
Jovito.
we can start with that.
I'm sorry.
Jay-Z-
I'm sorry. I keep
Jay-Z is
fucking
going-
up your setups. That's like the third time I did that.
Yeah, you did. Fuck you.
That's me off the Hemrock.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We can start with that. Jay-Z is about to make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congrats, Hov. You deserve it.
What
If
did
nobody
this
else
nigga-
more in hip hop culture, he's gonna like
damn, they got
Jay-Z.
LL Cool J got to get in next year then.
Jay-Z's on his fucking victory lap
I
of
don't know.
success in general.
'Cause
He's won every fucking award there is, and now he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
that is a Fendi fact. What's that? Facts?
Yeah, Jay-Z is a.
It just
Icon,
speaks
man.
for itself.
He's an icon.
It speaks for the legacy.
I don't. Yeah, it's really not much left to say about Jay.
What can Jay-Z not accomplish next? What can he accomplish next? He needs he got the Grammys. He got the writers. You know what I mean? He got the Hall of Fame. He got the numbers.
Jay-Z has one of the most complete discographies in like music, bro. Like pound for pound for his, just in general, in a vacuum compared to artists in that were masters of their particular genre. Like Jay-Z has more outside maybe like kind of like the most consistent like discography of anybody, at least until, you know what I'm saying, as it stands right now.
And I'm going to mention somebody else, but that same guy's in that category. Let's finish talking about Jay-Z first.
Yeah, and it's just Hove.
Like, Hov is the best
And then
of all
then you
time.
get the business. Then you get the business. You know what I'm saying? This is music. You get the business aspect too. Like what
No,
did
we
he?
just talking about the
I
music
know.
now.
I know. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
But I feel like that also encompasses. You can't talk about like when you talk about Hove now, you can't talk about the business game because he also you know what I'm saying, changed the music game when he was CEO of Def Jam. I mean,
exactly. He showed
you
that
know what I'm
artists could be execs.
saying? Rockefeller, yeah, you know what I'm
Our
saying?
black artists could be execs.
Exactly.
He did a lot of shit for black artists.
What him and Dame did, Dame, and Biggs, you know what I'm saying, did with Rockefeller when they came out type shit. You know what I'm saying? The way they put they shit out. Like, Hove came, and he came in late, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was 26 when Reasonable Doubt dropped type shit. Like,
Exactly,
Hove changed the
bruh.
game on a
He's a
couple
grown
fronts.
man.
He changed the game on multiple fronts. So, for him to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's well-deserved, definitely.
And the same year, like, it's crazy that...
And he wrote...
Go ahead.
And he wrote the Dr. Dre jank, too.
Don't
it?
A lot of Dr. Dre's.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm talking about, Jump
Yeah.
Snoop. But you know what I'm saying? When you talk about shit like that,
Give flowers to Dave Grohl at the same time for being inducted for his second time
Yes.
with the Foo Fighters. If you're unfamiliar with Dave Grohl, he was the drummer for Nirvana, which he got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014 with them. And then this year he got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with his second band, the Foo Fighters. But Dave Grohl is special in the chance that he might get third. He might be the second person to ever get 3 inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame behind Eric Clapton.
Was that Clapton on the? I don't know.
You don't know Eric Clapton.
Nope, bro.
You don't know who Nate don't know who Eric Clapton is.
I heard it before, but I probably can't.
There's no way you haven't heard.
Exactly. So I'm not saying like I haven't heard him. I'm just saying I can't pinpoint a sound or a name of a song.
Well, the biggest hits would have been Layla, Cocaine, what is it? Sunshine of Your Love. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
You have to know that song.
Nah, he just said the rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty important figure in this like the
Rock music in general.
rock,
Music in
rock
general.
yeah,
Even though he's a behemoth racist.
yeah. That shit broke my heart. I said, like, God.
I think that might have been what context I heard of him.
I know he probably already had like a healthy dose of some, racism anyway. But you know what I'm saying? To the extent of which he said some like disgusting things that I wouldn't even want to repeat.
Oh
on
my
airwaves.
Lord, Aaron, yeah, censorship.
Bruh. I'm telling you, man, it's great. Well, I still don't want to get sued because you can't mess with me. You know what I'm saying?
We can't do what?
I don't know. But anyway,
Free speech, my
but
friend.
yeah, Eric Clapton.
But hey, you can go. You can get your David Grohl. I'm gonna let you finish your David Grohl. But also shout out Tina Turner. She's also inducted in that Jane
What's
too.
love got to do?
Come on now, it's
got
Tina
to
Turner.
do
You know
with
what I'm
it?
saying? She just dropped the
What's
crate.
love but a second-hand bruh? Tina Turner finally got in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's what's her dream.
Let's go.
That was her dream, bro.
She deserves
She
like you
deserves
said,
all
fuck that other talk. She deserves that.
Exactly, bro. And if you watch her docu series, two part,
yeah,
two part,
docuseries.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just one. It was one episode. This was five parts to it.
Docu-series then.
No, it was just one episode with
But if
five
it's
parts.
broken up, I haven't watched it, so it's just one.
Yeah, it's one episode.
Oh,
with
so it's
one
okay.
thing with 5 episodes. It's like 2 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really good. And it's like, even given, everybody knows the Tina Turner situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody heard the jokes. Everybody knows the bars surrounding it too. But actually, sitting down, actually listening to her actually speak about it and how it impacted her life and negatively impacted her life when she started talking about it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You forget that she is just a real person who went through some hell.
More than
went
hell.
through some real hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? On a nightly basis. And
Exactly.
still had to go out there and rock a fucking crowd, bro.
Exactly.
And sing her ass off. And then not only that, and to have a full-fledged comeback in her 50s. In her 50s, a solo career. Selling out shows across the world. Literally doing her damn thing, bro. Come on now. Come on. You cannot hate. And she said she wanted to be a rock star. Shelly says she wants to be the black, you know what I'm saying, the black vert, you know what I'm saying, Mick Jagger. You know what I'm saying?
Look at her.
In the Hall of Fame. Come on now.
She deserves it.
Nah, dead ass, bro.
Yeah, big up Tina Turner.
Nah,
man.
Tina Turner get
And
her
I'm
flowers.
glad that she's alive to get this.
Facts.
Like, I'm so glad that she's alive to actually receive this award.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the best part of it all.
Yeah.
Like her, like
her story could have ended up
that,
crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, we got the movie and everything. And yeah, she's a real one. Definitely. Two great black musicians getting definitely.
yeah, can recognize them.
Yeah, facts.
Speaking of,
damn it, you gotta think. Now I'm thinking about who was left off that list too, cause you remember we looked at the list a couple weeks ago, cause wasn't Shaka Khan on there?
Carole King got it though. Shaka Khan's in the Hall of Fame, isn't she?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Wrong about that.
And they had Mary J. Blige on there too.
Oh, Mary J.
And LL Cool J. I feel like LL Cool J. Probably make it.
Mary J. ain't gonna make it this soon.
I feel like LL Cool J.
LL Cool J ain't gonna make it this soon. He ain't last 20, 30 years. He lasted 15, 20.
He's
been around since.
Nah, I understand that, but LL Cool J is a pivotal piece in hip hop.
Oh, he's definitely a legend.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a legend.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like.
And he was like one of the first ones to really make that big mainstream crossover too.
He was the first Drake, if you want to put it in that way. But
Shaka Khan nominated, but didn't.
Yeah, so that was this year.
Shaka
Yeah,
Khan's not there. Yeah, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, Shaka Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is wild.
I'm gonna say there was a lot of it was a good list of nominees this year.
Yeah, it really was.
It really was.
Yeah. So I can give him snaps and claps for that one. Let's wind down. They say Ellen's finishing her show.
Ellen
She says it's not a challenge.
I don't care.
I didn't watch Ellen. I don't give a fuck about that.
I just don't. The only reason why the only thing I picture of Ellen is just that Family Guy snippet when they said her mouth, what she said her mouth was stinking, something like that, and they did a cutout, and it's like every time she talks, she had
halitosis.
Nah, some shit. Yeah, I think so. She had a fish coming out of her mouth or something like that. Shit was funny. But that's the only thing I think of when I think of Ellen DeGeneres show, and a Lil B song. But,
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I was on my Lil B shit today.
Speaking of the theme song of this episode is T-shirt and buttons.
Yes.
Our T-shirt buttons by Lil B.
Lil B. The bass guy.
Let's go ahead and end this because I'm getting hot, and it's time for another smoke break. And
I don't know, man. Yeah, I got you. I don't even know what the fuck I'm about to say.
I don't know. You look real devilish right there, man. Look at you. Midnight Miracle.
Oh my gosh,
beautiful.
Amazing.
I don't know. All right, so Dave Chappelle said he's going to do a podcast,
and he did
the craziest, dopest shit ever.
He did like
he just creates 30-minute interludes.
I don't know what the fuck that was, man.
That was amazing. It blew my
I told you. I told you probably listened to it before I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Like I said, bro.
I love Dave Chappelle. I'm a huge Dave Chappelle fan. I'm probably the biggest Dave Chappelle fan in the world. Like jokes on jokes.
I don't know.
We're gonna name this. Can we name this one jokes on jokes on jokes on jokes?
Yeah, okay. No.
Aaron just playing with his.
But You know what I fuck with though? When I heard Yasin Bey, man, hearing Most Def, bro.
Yeah.
That's always a
Yasin was going. Yeah.
fool. That
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse story. Oh my gosh, that was man. Then the Robin
That-
Williams
no.
story.
What really like resonated with me is like seeing somebody do something you don't do and being like, well, if you feel comfortable doing it around,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
that's love.
The moral around it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit was love, like that type of shit. And they said, how do you save a despondent person?
Exactly.
Like that. Go back and listen to it.
That
for
was,
real.
no, I did. I was listening to it.
You
for
know
real.
what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like that. That shit is amazing. Like
I'm probably listening to more. I'm telling you, I'm getting that vinyl when that shit come out.
I know, yeah, me
That's
too.
that's a must cop.
I'm about to buy a fucking Operation Doomsday, and I've been looking, but I'm waiting. I'm literally like have stock trackers on the Mad Villainy and Food albums, because when I get Food on
Oh
vinyl,
damn! I thought you damn. Mad Villainy is crazy. There was a time when Mad Villainy was out there all the time on vinyl.
you could just
It was
go to
like
FYE.
It was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Mad Villainy
Yeah.
was on every show.
You cannot find that.
You
shit.
go in Urban Outfitters, you can go in any record store, you can go to any music store. You gonna see
Yeah.
Mad Villainy on, it.
Yeah.
And that's wild. That's just taken.
That's my new
This is-
next collector piece.
Oof. I don't know. Just me getting a record player again is my next piece.
Fair enough.
Cause I need one. Cause I got records I just want to play.
You just want to listen to
I just got, you know what I'm saying? I just got my Rick James records and shit.
that Rick
I
James.
told you, you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge Rick James fan.
Telling you should definitely
It's either Rick James or
follower.
Joker.
And over here dancing.
I'm saying, yeah, gyrating.
You wouldn't make love to me.
Just wanna love you.
It's good to have the gang back together. All right, let's stop.
Damn,
How
we
many
should-
people's here?
Damn. And we gotta get in the lab so we can make some outro music.
Oh, speaking of Aaron, let's get in the lab. All right. So,
yes. Damn, we had 100.
if my man is and he has to be with it. If my man Nate is with it, and he is going to be with it because he's been teasing this for 2
You've
weeks.
been teasing this
No, you
shit.
say you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You say you're going to do it on Twitter,
Yeah,
Chitter.
I said first quarter, but the second half.
So, Nate,
Yo,
you ready?
no, but I'll go.
Yeah, you better spit it. Dope as 16, right?
I don't know how to count bars, so if you know how to count them.
That's 8 couplets, essentially. Do 8.
Yo, I don't know nothing about the music structure.
You don't know about poetry?
Man, bro.
All right, so do
We're not gonna break down bars.
do two lines that rhyme together 8 times, and that should be a 16 if you do. If you do it spaced out enough, that should work well enough.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just rap till I don't feel like rapping. How about that? Give me a beat, Aaron.
Aaron, are you gonna give him a beat by beat?
Give me a beat, Aaron.
Oh, hold on. This is gonna be fucking terrible, guys.
This is gonna be
This is gonna be
hilarious.
absolutely
This is
terrible.
gonna be hilarious.
I just want y'all to know now, this is gonna be
It's gonna be
absolutely
hilarious,
terrible.
bro.
I do not condone these bars.
He just did.
These are not my bars.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do not want to hear Mrs. Bars.
Oh, you about to rap right now?
You do not want to hear Mrs. Bars are dark. But yes. Give me a beat, son. You Mr. Musician out here. Come on. Come on, Stevie J.
You have to. You say you want
Come on, Dougie Fresh. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait. Come on, Dougie Fresh.
What?
Come on, Dougie Fresh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got Aaron. Oh my fucking gosh. Damn.
Alright,
This
we're
is
not
really
doing
nah.
We're not doing this.
Nah, I got you for real. No
we
bullshit.
can't.
It's one take, Jake.
Go ahead.
One take, Nate, because it don't take 2 to get to it. Okay. Got Brumman on the beat, Mister in the seat. I'm about to kick back and put up my feet and put on a show for all these fucking hoes out here. I'm about to fuck this bitch in my car in the rear. I'm smoking weed, getting high every day. I like to fuck with my bitch and her name is Mary J. We get high, we like to lay down, we like to play. Smoking all 420 every fucking day. Hey, and you know, I got my bitch Hennessy. I like them dark skin and I like them pretty smooth. When it go down rough, that's what I do. I'm in the freaky shit, you know how I do.
Here.
Me too, so I'ma catch my breath in 2 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Oh.
and I'm done.
Yeah, all right. You
That's
know what?
it.
I can't
Exactly. Come on
I
now.
ain't gonna hate on it. All right. Snaps and snaps for my man Nate. My man Nate.
That was
I'm
off the
switching
dome,
up
son.
M's and N's. Let's go. This been a great podcast.
Exactly.
I'm glad to see my boy.
You already know what
It's
time
your
it is.
boy Mister, aka Prince Godbody, aka Super Raw 357, and I'm out.
That's the type of sites I like right there. That was
This bro,
dope.
man. Fuck with your boy, man. Simple Math. You know what time it is. Holding it down.
Oh, yo, it's the God King Hoopla. I'm out. And stay safe out there. Get tested. Do all your shit. Get vaccinated. Gotta have a PSA, man. People need to learn some shit.
And a PS5.
Oh, and stay and learn to be and stay accountable, bro.
Hey, I finished Resident Evil. Buy that shit.
Yeah,
Peace.
do that.
Thank you.